Now in 1871, Button arrived in Marabastad, where he went to a general dealer, Mr. J. Goodwin, who informed him that a certain farmer, Jacobus de Pree, found some gold in a stream on his farm. Now Button went to Mr. de Pree, and subsequently in August of 1871, he bought the farm for only £50 from Mr. de Pree. Now, apart from the alluvial gold that Button found here, he also found a reef that ran right across here, which he called the Natalia Reef, or the Maltz Reef. Now he did inform the government of his findings, and they investigated and said, you know, it's not actually feasible even to mine here. But that didn't stop prospecting parties from coming here, and there were very quickly 30 parties mining in this area, but also very quickly they mined up all the surface gold, and within 2 months they left for more lucrative fields to prospect somewhere else. Now, in 1872, Button travels to England to fund his mining operations. Now he forms the company, the Transvaal Gold Mining Company, with a share capital of £50,000. And by October of 72, he already sold 15,000 of those shares. Now while Button was in England, his two colleagues, Mr. W. Peake and A.R. Ash, they continued to mine on this very same rock. And how they would do it is they had a huge boulder with a pole attached, and two workers would seesaw back and forth on it. Now today that rock can be viewed at the Ditson Museum in Pretoria. This is actually a photo that I found of the son of Mr. Peake, and this photo was taken in 1922 on this very spot that I'm standing now. In the crates that Button brought with him, there was Aberdeen granite for the chimney, 2 steam kettles, a state-of-the-art crusher that could crush 1 ton of rock every 10 hours, every hour, and also a few smaller air pressure crushers that could crush 10 tons of rock every 12 hours. Now in January of 1875, already 11,000 grams of gold has been mined at this site, and it is also believed that the British coined in 1874, some of that gold was mined at this site, and it was a coin featuring the head of young Victoria. In December though of 1880, the first Anglo-Boer War broke out, and all the miners here went to Marabastad Fort to seek shelter. Now while they were there, the Boer Commando on a Baron J. Forster, they came here and they started stripping all the metal and melted it down to make cannonballs, which they would use to fire at the British. They also tried to pull down the chimney by means of oxen, but luckily they didn't succeed. Now by the end of the first Anglo-Boer War, mining here at Eersteling kind of stopped, and it was only in 1885 that President Paul Creer showed interest in the site again. Now they started to mine a wider area more to the east, and by 1887 a small town was proclaimed by the name of Nuwe Smitsdorp. Now when the miners here got word of the mining fields that they found, of the gold fields that they found at Witwatersrand, most of them left the area. From 1900 to 1980 there was about 100 claims in this area, and by 1987 all of them would amalgamate into one, the Eersteling Gold Mining Company. Today they are mining the Maltz Reef just over the hill here. So there's not much left of the old mining town. There's a post office, and then there's this building behind me that still serves as a general dealer today. Today it's known as the Nuwe Smitsdorp Trading Post. They have a guest house here, backpacker accommodation, there's a restaurant that you can have lovely buffets every weekend. I will leave all the contact details in the description below. They also do 4x4 excursions in the valley and visits to the monument. So please make sure to contact them if you have any info that you might need. But this was not the only history that the Nkombe Valley is known for. In the late 1990s, they discovered diamonds at Marsfontein. So let's quickly have a look at that site. Now this is Marsfontein Diamond Mine. Now the story behind it is that in the late 1990s, they discovered diamonds here in a kimberlite reef. They started to mine, and within 4 days, they paid off all the development cost of the mine. So it was very lucrative to mine diamonds here, and probably the water interrupted any mining going into the future. But currently there's a mining company from Botswana that has mining rights here. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.